the balance of power in the Senate and how these two individual states and what happens to those races could actually have a lot of impact there. Jessica, you're back by popular demand when we did this before. So here we are. We've got it narrowed down to 11. And you know what was interesting here? I went through the 11. I thought, okay, I want to get through the ones that I know you're going to be comfortable moving first. And I only had 3 in my head. So Colorado, I assume,
Democrats.
Despite what Republicans have done, they seem to have not gotten where they needed to go there. And then the next one where I was feeling comfortable that I thought you'd be ready to move is Arizona. Are you ready to put that? You moved that to lean Democrat before.
Democratic, that's correct.
You know,
and now, the other one is New Hampshire. That
New Hampshire,
lean Democratic.
You put that there. So let's go ahead and give that. So now the Democrats need 2. So let's move it there. They're looking for 50. They're behind in Florida. They're dead even in Ohio, but it feels like they're behind if they're even. You got Georgia, you got Pennsylvania, where polls show they're ahead in both. North Carolina feels like it's a dead heat. Utah is here for a different reason. We're going to talk about that in a minute. There's Nevada and Wisconsin. Let's go with Nevada first. Is this the closest race in the country right now? I
really think it is. It's sort of Nevada's unique. And it's a heavily transient state, new voters, but we've also seen a lot of new unaffiliated voters that are leaving Democratic voter rolls. And also, Catherine Cortez Masto, she's not sort of as well known as other figures. But Adam Laxalt, the former attorney general that's running, his grandfather was senator and governor. His father, we learned later on, was Senator Pete Domenici. But he's not been problematic in the ways that Herschel Walker or a Dr. Oz or a J.D. Vance have been. He's sort of a generic Republican. And, gas prices are still incredibly high in Nevada. The economy is still struggling. That is by far Republicans' best pickup opportunity.
I was just going to say, so for now, if you had to move this today, would you move it, or would you keep it, frankly, in our unassigned category?
It's sort of like on the edge there, but for our addition purposes, we can always move it to Republicans if you need to.
I'm going to put it there for now because but I'm with you. everything here I'm uncomfortable moving super fast. But the next one I guess I put down is Florida. Rubio can't shake her, but it's the path. How does she take the lead, right?
It's just a state where we've seen, Trump improved his margins in Florida from 2016 to 2020. I think a Democrat can get to 47, but those last 3 points there are just Herculean.
What's interesting is I have talked to some Republicans nervous about what's going down in Fort Myers, nervous about turnout down there. It's a lot of Republican vote. And in a 2-point race, that matters.
Yeah, I've talked to Democrats that they're like, this is obviously a horrible thing that happened.
Correct.
But when you're looking at what the turnout looks like, absolutely.
All right, so let's go to these last 6 here. Let's go to Georgia. Because of the runoff situation, if we didn't have a runoff and 49 were a winning number, would you put this automatically, would you be like, oh, Democrats are going to win this, if there wasn't a runoff situation? I
mean, I still think it's a very close race. It's within the margin of error, but I see Warnock as far more likely to be ahead on Election Day than Walker is. And, I can see a scenario where Warnock gets to 50 on Election Day. I can't see that for Walker. So even both party strategists I've talked to think this goes to a runoff. But, Democrats feel like we have to win this one.
Is Walker ever a favorite even in the runoff? It's unlikely, is he?
I think it's just still very, very close. I mean, it comes down to turnout and how these things get out. I mean, we do have this coming. It's no longer a January runoff. It's a December 6th runoff, a shorter time scenario. My question is this the deciding state in the Senate, though? Right. And we see sort of a deja vu. All resources get poured into there. Are we going to have, not Trump saying that the election was stolen, but he could be saying other states were stolen and other candidates not conceding. I mean, we could see a little bit of a rehash of that. I'm
going to go to Wisconsin next because we got some new polling out today from Marquette. I'm going to discuss it earlier. Has Ron Johnson now up 6? This is a poll 2 months ago that had Mandela Barnes up 7. Now, their likely voter model has him up 6. Among all registered voters, it's dead even. Where do you see the race?
I think it's one that I would put a pinky on the scale for Johnson at this point. We are evaluating our ratings this week. We'll have a couple of moves, I think, this Friday and next week, so to watch. But that's one where certainly the polling trend has moved toward Johnson. In polls, in fact, that underestimated him in 2016 when it looked like he was suddenly going to lose, and he did not. And again, Democrats are just very skeptical. They really feel like these attacks on Barnes have taken on a life. It
does feel like they have, and it feels like Barnes just didn't inoculate himself the way we saw other candidates do it. All right, this is where I struggle. First of all, I want the Utah situation. What's interesting about Utah is the math, if Evan McMullin has said he's not going to caucus with either state.
Yeah.
So it means this doesn't matter to our math, does it?
In a way, but I guess I still remain skeptical of that because I think you get here to Washington. I mean, he's.
You think he'll pick a side?
Again.
And you think he picks that side, don't you?
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
He has a lot of Democratic consultants working for him.
So what do you do with that race? Where do you put it?
We have it in likely Republican at this point, but like the races, because I still think Lee is a slight favorite. But it's one that, man, it's just hard to handicap this year because you do have, it's not like the Al Gross situation last cycle where he was running as an independent, but said he would caucus with Democrats.
All right, so now we're down to our last four. Georgia, we're keeping there because of the runoff. North Carolina, it's just a state that just hasn't moved yet.
Yeah.
I know everybody thinks it'll tip Republican at the end. Are they right? It's
the most under-the-radar state, and again, you look at historically where they've struggled with Senate seats, particularly back to 2008. And when you look at what the environment should be this year, I still think it tilts slightly to Republicans, but it's another one we're watching in our ratings, certainly.
So look where we got. We got the Republicans sitting at 49. You got the Democrats at 48. So basically what we're saying is they got to win 2 of these 3. In this scenario, if we're assuming they lose Nevada, look what that does with our Georgia and Pennsylvania stories. Yeah, I mean, I think Ohio goes to Republicans, too, eventually. I mean, I know everybody says that eventually, but isn't this a case where Ryan's at 48? And it's not a winning number? It's an R. It could be, but it's an R+8 state still. I just have a really hard time. And the polls, again, showed that Biden and Democrats were being competitive there. I guess a lot of us have been burned by the polls, too, after the past few years. Right. So, look, I'm going to put my pick in the scale here. I think Walker is unelectable. I just think he's crossed the Rubicon. Maybe I'm wrong, because it gets us to where I think we may be looking at. Is Pennsylvania the pivot state now? It very well could be. Well, there you go. Jessica Taylor. I mean, I see a 51-49 margin either way, perhaps, or 50-50. Spent all this money, we still end up back at 50-50. It would be somewhat ironic. It would be, and it would mean neither party would believe they lost. They would have just assumed they came up a day short. Yep. All right, Jessica Taylor, as always, fine work at our friends at the Cook Political Report.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.